Hello, hello. Welcome to episode 4, take 2. This is going to be the actual episode 4, hopefully. Um, I've attempted this launch once already, which resulted in a fail, and I'll explain why here in a second. But I'm going to include that video as well as sort of a bonus video, but I do want to have as much transparency as possible. I am not cheating in any way. This is, in fact, another launch, another 46,000 down the drain. I can't fail this too many more times with these funds. And the reason that it failed originally was because I turned this command pod in the VAB, and it messed up my launch, as I'll show you when we get to the launch pad. So let's get this thing out of here. This is the craft that I've designed to get me to the moon to do this moon contract, so let's go. So as you can see here, if I launch in the traditional fashion and tilt my craft to the right, it will be heading south. And then I attempted, well, you'll see it if you watch the bonus video. It's a lot of fun. Not really. It's horrible. But so let's get this show on the road, though. And we are preparing to launch the official moon mission, not the test one, in exactly 3, 2, 1. Lift off. So what I'm going to attempt to do is just pay attention to this a bit more. I am very happy with this rocket design, though. It's got a lot of Delta V built in, so it's pretty good. And in case you don't watch the other video, yeah, I don't have fuel lines, so I could not do asparagus staging. And I don't have these smaller engines that I wanted to use here, so we'll see how this goes. Throttling up, getting ready for staging. There we go, and I'm going to start to attempt to turn it. It's very, very heavy, this rocket. And we're turning in the right direction this time. Yay! We're going to keep on going, keep on building up that speed. But I don't want to turn too much right now. I want to get high, because it's very heavy, very top heavy rocket. And once I lose these side boosters, it's going to be even more difficult. Yeah, it's already turning more than we're thrusting. So I want to get it into low or no atmosphere as fast as possible, basically. So that when we switch to one engine, we'll still be able to maintain our altitude. Well, increase our altitude. Looks good. Looks good. Continuing. Veering off the path a little bit. And hopefully it'll hold there while I look at the map. Oh, this is looking much better. So we're going to continue in our current trajectory until we get at least 100,000. I want it to be good and high so that it. And that's. I may have to do this manually. Yeah, that's acting funny. There's 116. I'm gonna try and let's see where we at here. I'm gonna try and actually continue burning from this point. We've still got a lot of fuel left in that launch stage, so that's good. Just stretching it out here now. I'm sure that there are more efficient ways to launch, but given the weight of the rocket currently, this seems like the best way to go about it. Looks like we've run out of fuel for that stage. Nope, not yet. Just trying to stretch this out. Trying to move all this weight into an orbit. Okay, that looks like out of fuel. So this should be a little bit easier. We're going to do this, and then we're going to stop. We're going to try and plot this maneuver if we can. Okay. That looks good. We're already on target pretty much. And go. So we're going to achieve an orbit around Kerbal and start plotting our way to the moon. I'm hoping that I have plenty of fuel left in this stage to get me out to the moon. It looks like we're almost reaching half at this point. Here comes our periaps. 110 and 120. I'm happy with that. That's good. Excellent. So here we are. We've got about a third of this fuel left, which is very good. I'm hoping that'll be enough to get us to the moon, and then maybe slow us partially down at the moon. Well, ideally we want this stage to slow us the entire way at the moon, but we'll see. We'll see how we do here. So let's plot our course for the moon. Somewhere over here, maybe. Let's see how far off we are here. 0.5. $98. 238. Um, 72. That'll probably be good. It's quite a bit of delta V, but we'll do that. It's actually not quite a bit in the terms of flying to the moon, I don't think. So there we go. We're set up for this in 26 minutes, so we're going to speed up the time and then execute this maneuver. And hopefully have enough fuel left to allow us to slow down when we get there. Coming around the planet Kerbal now. And we'll do this in this view. This will be fine. And here we go. Watching that fuel, trying to save some of it for when we get there, but I don't think we're going to. Nope. Now I just hope it lasts long enough to do this complete burn, which it's probably not going to do. So we'll stage it and continue. We're going to continue on the way to the moon and hope that this is going to be enough fuel. It's going to be interesting. My intention was to land with these two side rockets only. Probably won't be the case. Actually, I don't even know that I will have any fuel left in the side rockets when we arrive. But we're gonna try. Okay, so let's see. That should have us headed towards the moon. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. 70,000 periaps, that's not bad. So let's get there. Let's get to our sphere of influence change here. So these are our objectives here. Achieve orbit around the moon. We're going to do recovery. So recover data from space around the moon. Land on the moon. Recover data from the surface of the moon. So those are our objectives here. We're going to try and do even more science than that, which is why I'm carrying so much extra science equipment. Here we are at the moon. Let's circularize here and achieve our orbit. And let's go fuel conservation mode and just barely achieve the orbit here. That's good. 84 meters per second. That's going to be a good burn. Let's get lined up for that. It'll give me control of the ship here. Why are you not... You're not turning anywhere. Why have I lost control of the ship? Plenty of electric charge. None of the controls are responding. Okay, let's how much time to periaps? 1 hour. Okay, let's I guess I'm gonna have to... Oh wait, no, I'm still... That's why. Never mind. I figured it out. I was still in the fast forward mode. Time acceleration. There we go. So we are on the mark, and we're going to zoom on down and complete this burn, 6-second burn, and establish our orbit. Hopefully. Here we go. That's good. How are we doing on fuel? About half the side tanks of fuel left. I do have the an action group set up to enable this for the landing if we so need it, which I think we may need it to help with the landing a little bit. So let's do some. We've got achieved orbit done. We're gonna do some data here. We're gonna do one of these at this point, I think. Let's see. 75 science. We'll save the other one for the surface. We're obviously going to do a mystery goo. And we're going to EVA. Do an EVA report here. Keep that. I'm going to go ahead and take the data from these two experiments now, just to limit the amount of data jockeying I have to do on the surface. So we'll remove that, and then over here on the other side, we'll collect that data as well. Then we'll get back in and do our crew report. Crew report. Keep. So there we are. And I'm not going to send any data at this point because I don't want to run out of electric charge if it gets for some reason close to that point. But that is that. When I get lower, I'm going to do to a lower orbit. I'm going to do another goo canister. We'll do a goo canister on the surface, and this one here was just basically bonus canister or something for craft stability, I guess. So that's not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and end that here with the beautiful moon sunset. And so in the next episode, we will attempt our landing and gather our science from the surface of the moon and hopefully get back home. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.